those pesky water snakes? The ones that attempted to assassinate Savvy? Well, here's how they cook them up. First, exact revenge, swiftly and humanely. The snakes plunge into hot water before shedding their skins one last time. Meanwhile, the seasoning, a mix of palm sugar, salt, MSG, chicken bouillon, garlic, and a hefty dose of chilies. Marinate the snakes. Skewer them up and toss them on the grill over a blazing fire until they cook through.
Guys, I gotta say, this looks amazing. Well done.
Joining us for our Khmer countryside meal, the Queen of Prahok and her husband.
Earlier today, you were bitten by the water snake.
Yeah.
Look, bandages on your hands. Now, you have the ultimate revenge.
That's right.
But before that, right here, a Prahok goop.
They call it Prahok chow.
What's that mean?
Raw.
Ooh. This is probably gonna be another level of intensity that we haven't experienced so far today.
While Prahok gets chopped, add into the mix lemongrass and chop that too. Then chilies, garlic, and sugar all chopped together. Add peanuts if you'd like, and chop even more. Finally, add lime juice, then serve with veggies and rice.
Do you want to smell it? I don't like it. Wow.
She said it smells delicious.
Should have swept away.
You typically dip like this.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take, I don't like cucumber, so I'm gonna take a carrot, get a little bit on there. Cheers.
Similar flavor profile, but with the little addition of sourness.
Yeah, it reminds me of in Vietnam they eat fermented shrimp, and it's purple and it smells like athlete's foot, and it's brutal. But then you eat it and then you wash it down with some herbs and you freshen your mouth, and then you want to go back for more. And that's what this is like. And I think today has been a big education for me when it comes to this mysterious and controversial food, because it would be easy to look at the maggots crawling on it and to judge it prematurely. The truth is, this is not really as much of a food as it is kind of a season of huge potent flavor provider that's meant to be mixed with other foods.
What do you think? This compared to the grilled Prahok?
Oh man, it's tough. It's like asking me to choose between my two children. How could I ever do it? Right here, the water snake.
That's the one that bit me.
Who's biting who, bitch?
That's right.
The preparation's interesting. They put it on a skewer. I love the shape of it. The trouble though is that the snake is so small that it has a lot of bones and a lot of ribs. So you have to go from the top and heal the tenderloin. Cheers. Oh, that's pretty good.
It's kind of chewy,
smoky,
salty, and this is actually something that you would typically eat with a beer.
Absolutely. They put a nice, sweet, salty marinade on it. It's a little bit spicy. This is like some of the best snake I've ever had. I'm telling you, the countryside cooking in Cambodia is like next level. People really know how to work with simple and frankly exotic, slightly strange food like this. Tastes dang good, dude. I ate my whole snake. You know, I'm curious. Life here is very different than other parts of Cambodia, especially with the water situation. Right now, the water is very low. Boats can still get through, but just a couple at a time. In the rainy season, the water's coming way up. In general, living here in this riverside village, what are the biggest challenges in your daily life?
So when the water rises, it just makes doing everything a lot more difficult. You can imagine that you don't have any dry land to be on, and just moving things around is just much more difficult.
Do you have to take a boat to get around from your house?
They actually do.
Because there's a load of motorbikes around here too. So where do the motorbikes go during the rainy season?
Yeah, they have to send it to high ground and just keep it in their garage. So about 5 months out of the year.
Wow. There's a lot of people that live in this village, up and down the riverbank. What is the idea of success for people here?
He's just saying that some people, they want to do everything they can to get out of here, to look for a different life.
For you, what does a good day look like?
She said it's not about the money or the success, it's about the family. As long as her family is happy, that's a good day for her.
That's beautiful. Because no matter how ambitious you are or what you're chasing, that's really all that matters in the end.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
She said that the maggots will actually eat the Prahok, so you don't want too many maggots.
Yeah. Well, because then they'll eat it all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very valid point. I don't think I got a maggot in my bite, thank God. Did I?
Something crawling around me.
I have one under my fingernail. It's a bit more goopy. And last time, baking it made it a little bit more dense. All the fish are very local, still fresh. In fact, I believe it was alive because she had to give it a couple whacks to the head before it would decease. These are big bowls of rotten fish. Some of them are more, Some of them are more than a year. Your idea sucks. And so they're just so plentiful. There's so many steaks that
Yes.
they're like, well, we might as well make use of these things.
Yes.
And they get eaten.
Exactly.
And do they make sexy wallets or boots out of the skin, or they eat that too?
They eat everything.
Okay, that's awesome.
They don't eat it like this. But you can't guarantee what's gonna happen afterwards.
Well, I'm not gonna get sick, right?
No, you're fine.
Please.
Me too?
Yeah.
More?
A little bit more.
A little more?